Two big sports teams in the city, Iowa Chops Hockey and Iowa Energy Basketball, have been making stops in classrooms around our school district. The day of a professional athlete is usually filled with practicing for the big game. But on a recent Tuesday afternoon, a couple players from the Iowa Chops hockey team came by Brody Middle School to talk about how they stay healthy and in shape.
You know, you got to eat right. There's no, you can't just sit on the couch and watch TV and play video games and eat McDonald's all day.
Chops defensemen Brennan Evans and John DeGray spoke to a large group of students and answered questions about their lives as hockey players and how they stayed in shape.
Talk about a little bit of how they stay healthy, how they became a student and an athlete, which is a big part of being an athlete together is a student first, and I always promote that anyway. But being healthy, how they got where they are today, what they're doing now, how they stay healthy in the season and off season, making the right choices. I think the right choices are out there. Every kid can turn the wrong corner and make a bad choice, but this is a great time to make the right choice.
After the students heard from the players about how to stay active and healthy, they practiced that by getting up and playing a little hockey with the professional hockey players. And while it was all fun and games in the gym, the message from the hockey players was all about staying in shape.
And the one thing about hockey players is they're all the same type of body. They all stay the same in shape. It's not like football where there's heavy linemen and there's this and that different shaped guys. Hockey players are all usually the same shape, very fit, and who else better to come out and talk about fitness than guys that have to do this for their profession? I mean, they have to be fit or they don't play.
Members of the Iowa Chops will be visiting all 10 Des Moines middle schools over the next few weeks. While members of the Iowa Chops are visiting middle schools, members of the Iowa Energy are visiting elementary schools.
He's going to ask us to shoot a few.
Coach Nick Nurse, along with guard Otheus Jeffers, came by the Walnut St school recently to spend time reading with the students. The program was part of the NBA Development League's program known as Read to Achieve, where players and coaches take time out to visit elementary classrooms.
And right now, we have them going to the elementary schools. We started at Garton and a couple of the Northeast region schools to get them out there, and the energy goes in with Coach Nurse and Coach Bjorken and Coach Gary Garner, the assistant coaches. They go in and read with the kids, or reading with them, telling them about how important it is to read and learn what's going on.
The program is targeted at younger grade levels in an effort to show the students that reading is important, even to a professional athlete.
To show kids that, besides being an athlete, you got to be able to read. And a lot of people think athletes aren't that prototypical type, not I can't read, but it's showing, hey, they're human people too. They read, they enjoy books.
Players and coaches will be visiting many Des Moines elementary schools over the next several weeks. Thanks for watching Channel 12. I'm Edgar Rosa.